One of the things I talk about all the time is knowing your why. And that literally hit me in the face. I was doing a little spring cleaning. I know it's June. I was looking for something in all of my papers here at the office, and I found this. And I tend to write, I like to track data, and it was dated December 12th, 2016. And I just want to read this to you because it's pretty poignant, quite honestly. Why? Because I can. Because I was only weak and not broken. Because I have more to learn about me that I still haven't figured out yet. And because there's something to be said for looking at fear and giving it the finger. The beauty of it is it doesn't go away. It just means less and doesn't have the power it once did. This is a new journey, and I will out my vulnerabilities. I will not try to just slide by. I will be accountable, and I will make a change. Good news is, so this is me writing about kind of all sorts of issues I was having back in 2016. My youngest was 3. She would have just turned 3. And I was having leakage, prolapse symptoms, hip pain. I'd had hip surgery. Now it's been 15 years to do the math. And literally got to the point where I was tracking and trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Because there seemed no rhyme or reason to what I was feeling and when. And when you are a pelvic floor physical therapist, like this is your job. So, do the math. At that point, I'd been at it 20 years. I guess a little less than that. And you can't even figure out your own problem because the tools that you were taught that were like, here, you'll find the answers here, and you trust that, and then you try it on yourself and your own issues, and it doesn't work. So you take the courses, you dive into the minutia, and it still doesn't work. And then this is what's underlying, and this is where I think so many moms can connect with me, is that you just want to say a big F you to your symptoms. You just want to go on and run and not feel like you're wetting your pants. You want to lift something and not feel like your uterus is going to fall out. Like, you just want to double middle finger it, right? But you have no freaking idea where to start. And here I was, at that point, clearly I had clients that things worked really well, but I had some that didn't. And I was one of the ones that was trying to fix myself, and it wasn't working. That's frustration. That is a lot of freaking frustration. And I'm so glad that I found this, because that drive, that looking for vulnerabilities, laying everything out, that was where the thread got pulled that literally is consistent with where I sit now. I think the challenges that I'm working on, not only with myself, but with other moms, it's far more fine-tuned, really high level, lifters and runners, really trying to dial it in a little bit more. But it comes back to the basics. You're tired of pissing your pants. You're tired of feeling like everything's gonna fall out, and you gotta watch every little thing. Oh my gosh, if I eat this, then I'm going to be constipated. And if I'm constipated, then I have to poop before I run. It's this whole, it's like a mind F. It really, really is. And I guess this all goes to say that if you are sitting there and you're like, oh my God, I totally know that feeling, that you want to do the thing, but you have no idea where to start. Honestly, hop into my DMs. I want to hear from you. I want to just be like, hey, I understand that, and I want you to know that and it wasn't planned like this. I didn't go into pelvic PT thinking I was going to have these problems. But I think at the end of the day, when you have someone on your team, someone on your side that gets that in their bones, it's on the paper. Dug this out. There's a test I can show you. There's nothing like somebody on your team who has felt that hunger to fix that problem just like you. and to know what that feels like when you want nothing more than to run across a playground, but you have no freaking idea whether or not you're gonna have to change your pants or you're gonna feel the symptoms the rest of it. You just want to be a mom. Okay. But yeah, hop into my DMs. Let me know if that's you. Share with me your story, and I'm happy to help point you on your way, give you whatever advice that I can give. If it's, something that I can offer through, any of the Real Mom's Guide Return to Run resources, or if you're looking for in-person services and you're not in the DC metro area, I've got a lot of colleagues elsewhere. If you're in the DMV, happy to help you here. But that fire, that like double middle finger, I know that feeling well. I see you. All right, so let me know.